A YouTube expert bringing you information from other YouTube experts.
Yes.
That's the best kind of internet.
It's a YouTubeception.
Yes.
So, for those out there watching, if you're going to be smoking a cigar, typically you're going to want to cut it. You're going to want to cut it right at the edge of the case line. You're not going to be able to see it in the video, I'm telling you right now. But if you look at the cap has a distinctive line right there at the wrapper. You want to cut it typically just before that, but you're aiming for just the size of the draw that you're looking for. Something like this actually requires a cutter that's a little bit bigger. I don't have one. I have one it's looking like it's going to be...
It's close.
It's really close. So I'm going to let David do his with the cutter if he wants to.
Yeah.
And I'm going to use another method afterwards that I found on YouTube, where we're going to use the punch. This is going to be your go-to solution if you don't have a cutter that will get high enough on the cap. So I'll let you go on that one. I'm going to need to guillotine this knot off too, the twist.
Okay. The toughest thing with these is just getting them parallel, perpendicular to the length of the cigar.
Mm-hmm.
But it's pretty sharp, so it doesn't take much to get through it.
Yeah, this one's fairly new. This is it's a Japanese-made cutter.
Is a nice pack.
I really enjoy this a lot.
Almost nothing fell out.
Nice. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the twist off of the end, just so that I've got a good clean surface to get the punch on. I'm not a pro, so this is probably the wrong way to do it. Somebody can write in and tell me what the right way was. Truth is, I don't care. It's going to work for me. So something this big, you can't just punch it in the middle and rock on. You're going to want to go ahead and you're going to look for the center mark, and you're going to put the line of your cutter on that center mark. You give it a nice twist. If you push too much, if you add too much pressure, what it does is it actually packs the tobacco in, and you got to watch out for that, because if you do that too much, you'll end up having a tougher draw than you should have.
You can even crack the cap sometimes.
Yes, yeah. It'll end up just pushing outward and flaring it, which will cause the cap crack that he's talking about. So we got that guy out. I'm going to tap that out of there.
I usually take my labels off before I smoke.
I'm going to do a second with a slight overlap. This is going to give us what they call a figure 8 punch. They being the horde of ecumenical yodelers as referenced in the Animaniacs. It's an elite club of secret society and world leaders where they decide the fate of the universe. Or at least
Warner Brothers were actually pretty good about putting little snippets of stuff like that.
I love that they had...
There was a whole episode of Pinky and the Brain where they...
Yep, that's the one I'm talking about.
You remember the They episode?
That's the They episode. That's the one I'm actually referencing right now.
That one's great.
We're going to join They, Pinky. Oh, who's They, Brain? It's the horde of ecumenical yodelers. I'm glad you got that reference, actually. That's pretty funny. Did you hear they're bringing it back?
No, I did.
Animaniacs is supposed to come back.
I wondered about that because they were putting it back on Netflix not too long ago.
Yeah.
And I was excited about that, and I thought maybe that's a trial balloon.
I drove Heather nuts with it, actually, because I watched it all the way through probably 2 or 3 more times.
It was
since
banned.
They put it on Netflix.
It was banned in my childhood household for a time.
What?
Yeah, my mother said it made us too hyper.
Okay, yeah.
So, I mean, that's fair.
Which is funny, because now you look at Instagram and TikTok, and the rate of refresh is just insanely high.
Yes.
I mean, not
TikTok
for
especially.
Kids don't mind.
Yeah.
So I'm going to check the draw on this one. Oh, we should probably light these, eh? Mm-hmm. So I'm going to go ahead and fire up this guy. This is a Monte Cristo desktop lighter that I found in a thrift store. So cool. Let me do this right, though.
Might take a bit. This is a fat cigar.
Holy crap.
You're not even white yet.
Whoa! Oh my
You're
gosh,
gonna need
impressive.
Uh huh.
Yeah, I'm a rookie.
There you go.
I might have gotten away with just one punch.
Yeah.
Crap.
This is a pretty open draw. I mean the opening I cut here is about the size of a normal cigar.
Yeah, I mean for comparison, I don't have it handy, but I have got some regular, typical cigars nearby. Yeah, that's too funny.
I like to toast my edges more than you do, so I usually start with that.
Wow,
you waste a lot of gas that way, though.
I've got this guy that gives me gas for free, so
nice. You're welcome.
Thank you.
There you go.
I may have to work on it a little more, actually. So I gotta say, the figure 8 punch gave me a lot more draw than I thought it would. I'm gonna have to work on it a little more.
Yeah. You got about half of it lit.
Yeah, pretty much.
I'm close.
Oh, don't fail me on international television. It's like Eleanor and Gone in 60 Seconds. Don't do this to me.
Oh, I mean, not double clutching like you should.
Yeah, I double clutch in a big rig. That is one of the best inaccurate car guy movie moments right there. Oh. All right, so gotta say, I love Lunatic in general. This is.
What have you had of theirs before?
You know what? I should just show people. Shout out to the Pipe and Pint in Greensboro and Winston-Salem, and soon to be High Point. I'm hearing rumors of. Ooh. You'll see I've got one of their labeled cigars as well. It's a very smooth one. So I smoke their labels, which are really, I think it's Our Dad. I don't want to give away all their secrets. I think I'm probably wrong on that. It's really good cigars. So that's their label. And this is what I normally smoke from Lunatic. This is their, I don't even know what it's called. It's just their Maduro. It's not a long time commitment, obviously. It's a pretty short cigar. But very rich in complex flavor, a little on the dark side for a Maduro. And pairing it with, have you taken a sip since you had some of the smoke?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, man. So much better.
Yeah, this is the only way I'll drink a wine this woody.
Mm-hmm. And we are, I don't know if I mentioned it. I did. This is Dark Horse. It's actually fairly cheap. And these cigars won't run you too bad either. I think the 80 gauge was $9, something like that. Maybe right around there. It's right around the $10 mark. These are about $7 each. And these are about $7 each, I think.
Wow, their house label's $7?
Something like that. Is that high to you, or is it?
It is for me.
It's quality.
I buy in bulk at about $3 a stick, so.
Yeah. So I have some. I've got some that I usually keep around that are $4 a stick that I pick up from them as well. Something about local business for me on that one. Because,
Yeah, I need to get over there. I haven't been over there yet.
And they've got a great, golly, we're doing a full plug for you guys. I'm sending this to you guys, just so you know. I'm going to send you the link. They've got a great little cigar lounge in there, both the Winston and the Greensboro location. They've got a great walk-in humidor with an excellent selection. The one in Winston does not sell alcohol, though.
That's unfortunate.
Yeah, I was speaking with some of the guys there, and that wasn't their full intent necessarily, but when you've got the name of the Pipe and Pint, where's my pint? I mean, seriously, guys. They will
It comes in pints?
Yeah. They will work with you on trying to get it to you. I won't go into the specifics of how for, legal reasons. It's not delivery. But so downtown or in Greensboro, craft brews, wines, and they usually do like a wine and cigar night as well. Great group of guys. Their pipe blends, phenomenal. Really love. 1Q is a good one for everybody. It's a good mix of. It's got very little bit of Black Cavendish in there, but mostly a vanilla flavor to it. Really nice stuff. Jamie Ellswick actually turned me on to that.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah.
Yeah, he would know.
I trust anything Jamie does. I'm getting that tobacco high off of that guy at this point. I just realized I got flushed and feeling suddenly
I'm kind of edging it.
Yeah,
riding that cusp.
I should stop.
It's a thick cigar.
It is really good. Are you good on that? I'm thinking about opening up the other bottle.
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah. Why not?
I'll show him a cigar trick while you're doing that. Oh, yeah. So I've got a little bit of wine here left. And people have always drank wine with cigars on occasion. It's becoming kind of a fad the past few years, especially red wine, to pair it with cigars.
Because it's good.
It is good. It's someone realized this should be a thing, and we should talk about it instead of just doing it because we think it's good.
Yeah.
And there is a neat trick. If you take a well-cut and well-cleaned cigar, and thank you. And the first trick is I didn't have to do it with this one because it was very well packed, but after you cut it, you should lick the back of your hand like that, and you should just dab it on the back, and that'll pull the loose flakes out the back. And then once you've done that, and then you can dip the butt into your wine. I don't have a whole lot left here, so I have to tip it. Mm-hmm. And it does enhance the flavor of the smoke, and it also enhances the flavor of the wine.
I've never done that right, I guess.
You can do it with scotch, too.
Yeah.
But it is. I think it is a little better with white wine, although I prefer a scotch with a cigar, usually. Yeah. But whatever's handy is fantastic.